is Reverend Michelle Maton. McAuley Village is a 2-year transitional program for single moms and their children. We work with moms for 2 years to get them more education, to help them find better jobs, to help them set up bank accounts so that when they move out, they can move into permanent housing.
What are the requirements to get into McAuley Village?
A woman has to be over 20 and her children have to be under 10. She needs to be working or going to school for at least 20 hours. And she also has to be homeless, and homeless defined by HUD definitions, which means staying in a shelter or staying in a place unfit for human habitation, like a car, and or she can be bunking in with one of her relatives.
Here is an example of that.
Hi, my name is Jaira. Well, I have 3 kids. I live here at McAuley House. I'm here. I almost got evicted from my house twice. You know, I was paying like $700 of rent. You know what I'm saying? I had lost my job and it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful that I'm here at McAuley House. They've helped me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like a long process you gotta get into in order to be here, you know what I'm saying? But it's all worth it at the end, because you live up to here like 2 years. They give you up to 2 years. They help you like schooling wise, job wise, daycare wise. You don't have to go out. You can just leave your kids in the basement. That's where the daycare is, you know? So, you know, it helps out.
How can the single parents and their children feel safe at McAuley Village?
Because we are a shelter for homeless moms and their children, we have to keep them as safe as we possibly can. And so, when you come into the village, you need to be buzzed in because we have 24-hour security. You have to leave your ID at the desk so that we know who's in the building, because again, we want to keep our families as safe as possible. And at 10 o'clock, all visitors are asked to leave, and we can't have a visitor again until 7 a.m.
How is it to work with these families that seem to have too much going on in their lives?
Everybody is wonderful, and everyone has a wonderful potential inside of them, and it's just trying to help that person find that potential. Yeah, and sometimes they do have attitudes, and we just try and keep working with them so that they can discover who they are. And once they discover who they are, then the attitude kind of falls away and they become driven to make the most of themselves. On Wednesday night, we have a community dinner, and it's really our hope that everybody in the village, the moms and the children, will come down and share dinner together. That's a way of building community and neighborhood. And what we do to help with that is we reimburse the moms for their ingredients, and then we also give them a $30 stipend to encourage their cooking. And a wonderful aspect of that program is that we get to sample everybody's cooking. So from all around the world, there are these great recipes that come up. After Wednesday dinner, in the evening, we have YRAP, which is activity programs for children aged 6 to 12. And that includes everything from hip-hop dancing to karate to artwork. We also try and offer field trips during the year. We're also very fortunate. We have many outside groups who come in. For instance, Bishop Hendricken and Bayview schools. And we have various church groups come in who do cookouts, other parties, and just, it's a good place to be.
Does McAuley Village accept donations?
There are so many ways to get involved here at the village. You can volunteer. And because we're open 24/7, that gives you a lot of different kind of opportunities. We have a daycare center, so if anyone would want to come in and read with the children or do an activity with the children, that gives them the daytime in which to volunteer. We also have programs at night. We're trying to get a group of babysitters in so that our women's group can meet. we're all, for instance, we just had a Halloween donation, costume donation come in, where we asked volunteers to bring in costumes for our children, and they did that in huge quantities. Any kind of holiday party. And of course, if you want to make a financial donation, you can contact our front desk anytime you like at 325 Niagara Street, Providence, Rhode Island, 02907. And our phone number is 401-467-3630.
Testimony of how McAuley Village helps single parents and families to become stable in a period of 2 years. Hi, I'm Mayra Perez, and I have 3 children, and the age are 8, 6, 4. Mayra feels grateful for being part of the program that McAuley Village offers, and she's going to show us her apartment. I came to McAuley Village because a social worker told me about this place. I was going through a rough situation with my ex-boyfriend. He used to beat me. We were always fighting, and we didn't have a stable relationship. Living in McAuley Village, I feel emotionally stable. My children have a place, and I especially have a place to live too. Last testimony.
Hi, my name is Edna Pina, and I have one daughter. She's 7. Basically ended up at McAuley Village back last year when I moved here from Orlando, Florida. I lost my job, so I had to come out here, live with my dad, and enrolled myself into school. McAuley Village is a really good program for, single families who's trying to achieve a goal as far as going to school or GED or anything to get a good career to take care of the kids. I would also recommend McAuley Village to anybody who's in need of shelter or help or going back to school. Any kind of help that they need, McAuley Village is definitely the place to be.